So I'm still working on the motor for my Lance Milan, which is a Znen Freebird. One of the unfortunate things that the previous owner did was he removed all the kickstart gear stuff, saying, oh, that'll make it faster. So since I couldn't find this information anywhere else, I decided to show you what this looks like. I took the spring off, just so that we can move things by hand. When you stop on the Kickstarter, it spins this around. The angle gear makes this pop out and jump onto the starter gear here. But if you just gently turn this around, you can see what it does. When you get to the bottom of the stroke, the starter gear catches here on the stop, and the teeth up here should be clear and away from the starter gear so that the motor can freewheel and spin. And then when you let off, the idler gear will push back and disengage. But getting the alignment's tricky. I had better luck doing it this way without the spring so that I could turn it by hand to the end of the stroke and then lining it up that way, because these alignment marks really didn't work. Where'd it go? Right there. The alignment mark here is actually right in the middle of the welded spot, and I can't line that up where it's supposed to be because then the weld would be there, so that has to be below the spot. There is a little dot right there. Right there. Little dot, punch mark. And this does line up correctly here, but it's actually a little bit low. If I moved it up to where it was supposed to be, it didn't look quite right. So I think at this point all I need to do now is put the spring on, take the keeper off, and flip it around there. The other thing to know is that this is a BN157QMJ, which is the Znen style motor. A lot of these style scooters use this wedge-shaped CVT cover. What I found out is these look like a normal CVT cover, a normal long case 10-bolt cover, but they're fatter in the middle. Instead of having a hump on either side, they go straight across. So it's a lot deeper here. So what I found out is these motors don't use the standard 130mm kick shaft. You have to get a Type 2 shaft. It's actually 170mm long. The idler shaft and the start gear look like they're standard, but this kickstart shaft is a lot longer. So you have to make sure you get the right one.